Hey guys, welcome to Tars37. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Spider-Man Homecoming Marvel Shocker. Yeah, really blessed, and I got this, and it's pretty cool. So you might be wondering why I'm reviewing this. It came out 2 years ago, and yeah. So the Shocker was a figure I wanted for the Spider-Man Homecoming wave, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to find him in store when he first came out, and the Homecoming wave was really weird, like the free pack and Shocker. All that stuff, it was kind of weird how they released it. Like, they released it, but it only appeared in, like, certain stores like Toys R Us or Ross. It was really weird. But, yeah, I found this on Walmart's website for, I think, $11.50, which isn't too bad. It came in 2-day shipping pretty quickly. And, you know, since there's rumors that Far From Home end with them teasing a Sinister Six or something. I don't know if they're going to really do that, but since that's a big rumor right now, I kind of wanted to pick up Shocker to just complete my villain collection, because I have every other 6-inch Hero Vision villain. So yeah, here we have Spider-Man Homecoming logo. We got the awesome artwork of Spider-Man there. I love this Homecoming packaging. It's so cool, and it reminds me of when I first reviewed the other characters in this wave 2 years ago. Really love doing that. We got the background there, nice clear view in box. We have Marvel Shocker there, and we have the Spider-Man symbol down there. On the back, we have this little image of Shocker, a bio for him, the other characters in the wave, and again, another picture of Spider-Man and Marvel Shocker. So yeah, let's open this up. So here we have the Shocker, and he's pretty bulky compared to some of the other characters. Pretty neat though. One cool thing that I just want to point out right away is his gauntlets. I love the paint on them. They're kind of like this gunmetal gray, and they look really cool. They also have this edging. I believe these are the ones that Crossbones wear, just modified. And yeah, I love that paint on them. The gunmetal gray that they used looks really good. It's got all these little mechanical bits and whatnot in here. It definitely looks really cool, and I like how you can see his hand too operating the gauntlet. But very nice, very cool how they did that. And starting with the head, in Spider-Man Homecoming, the Shocker, there's two Shockers. They don't wear a mask. I'm assuming the reason that this one does have a mask is perhaps that they based it off concept art or a deleted scene or something. His costume is pretty similar to what the first Shocker wore in the movie, but it's also possible that Hasbro didn't want to make two versions of the Shocker, so maybe they just released a masked head version, so you could argue that it was either Herman Schultz or Jackson Bryce, and that basically that way they wouldn't have to make two. But again, I kind of feel like more maybe it was just a deleted scene or concept art. I do like the mask though, as it's accurate to the comics, and I love the detail on it. It's got those little yellow squares. It's also got the silver that goes around these little blue goggles, which are pretty nice, and then more of that silver that goes through the back. And he does have that yellow patent square look. You can see it goes down through the vest there a little bit, and then over on the arms you can kind of see it a little bit better. And he's got a little hydraulic line type thing that goes to the gauntlet on this side, and this one as well. So I like those little yellow squares. I thought it was cool how they incorporated them into the film. And he does have a little bit of shoulder pads there, and he's got the silver little mechanical piece that goes around, and you can kind of see what looks like a little bit of a holster there. He's also got this red jacket, which is cool, kind of similar to Shocker's classic look. And then on this backpack, you can kind of see the hydraulics and whatnot. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be connecting to the gauntlets. It was a little weird, to be honest. I don't think it had it in the film, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, and then on the feet he's kind of got some of the silver here. He also has these red lines that goes around both sides of the pants, which I think are pretty cool. And he does have these this crease wrinkled effect too, kind of like looking thing with them. It's not very like out there, but you can kind of see it on the back of the legs and whatnot, and I think that's pretty cool. Definitely makes it look different. And then lastly, he has these silver metal boots, which are pretty cool looking. So yeah, overall I really like this Shocker. Even though he's not 100% accurate to the film, I still think he's pretty cool looking. In terms of articulation, you got a 360 at the head. You can look up and down. You have a 360 at the arms. They swing out the shoulder, but because of how his elbows, his shoulder pads were molded, you can only bring them up that much. The legs do come forwards and a little, well, actually a good bit backwards too. So yeah, pretty good in terms of articulation. Here's a comparison with him with Spider-Man in the homemade suit from Homecoming. As you can see, they look pretty good together. And here's him with the tech suit, Iron Man, and Vulture, just to kind of give you a look of all these Homecoming figures with each other. And yeah, they all look really good together. I have to say, I'm really glad I picked up Shocker to complete the collection. It just kind of always felt like he was missing a little bit. So yeah, very cool to have him added in there. And then here's a comparison with Shocker and the rest of the Hero Vision 6-inch villains. And as you can see, they've made a couple over the years. We have Vulture and Shocker, the first two, then Eric Killmonger from the Black Panther wave, Thanos and the Chitauri from Endgame, and Molten Man and Mysterio from Far From Home. The only one I don't have shown here is the bigger Thanos that came out for Hero Vision from Infinity War. I don't really know if that counts as like a Hero Vision figure because it's not really in their mold or scale, even though it's a part of that series. So I'm not really sure if that 100% counts as one, and that's why I didn't include it here. But as you can see, it's pretty cool to have them all together. Lastly, here's a comparison with the upgraded suit Spider-Man, and again, very cool together. So yeah, this is on Walmart. I think it's $11.50. It might be $11.99, but I definitely recommend picking it up, especially if you couldn't find it when the first wave of Homecoming came out. Especially if they are going to do the Sinister Six thing. I don't know if they're really going to do that. I've seen a couple rumors online, but if they do that, that would be pretty cool. And yeah, definitely recommend it. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.